the moment of truth. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I just made pickled baby radish. I got it from the store. So I'm not a big fan of radish. I bought them because they were on sales and they just look so cute. But I didn't know what to do with them, so I made a pickle radish, supposedly on the sweeter side, but I don't know if it's gonna be sweet enough because it doesn't look as red as it's supposed to be. So these sweet fermented radish supposed to be on the red side, like the color is supposed to be red from the caramelized sugar, but I don't know how it tastes like yet. I will taste it now, let you know how it is, and I'll tell you if it's a failure or a success, and then hopefully I can share this recipe with you by the end of the video. Let's do it. So here you go. By the way, I don't want to use mic for my voice, but you can hear how crispy it is. That's what's great about pickle, is it sounds so good. But talk about the taste though. I wanted to make it sweet, but I think it's salty. It's on the saltier side, and I think I know why. It's good enough. I think I can put it in a refrigerator after this. It's on the saltier side, but it's crispy. And I think if I mix it with a little bit of MSG and then eat it with rice, still perfect. Still great. This is a recipe that I can share with you in case you don't know what to do with radish. If you have a lot of white radish, preserve it. Make it into pickle like this. You can eat like for months, and you can make it on the saltier side or sweeter side. Mine is kind of a combo of two. I can taste the sweet and I can taste the saltiness, but next time if I could change something, I'm gonna make it a little bit sweeter. And I think the reason that it's salty is because I did not extract all the salt out of the radish before fermented. Alright, so go straight to the recipe. First of all, if you have baby radish like this, you don't need to really cut a lot. You just need to slice them into smaller pieces. But if you have the long one, you need to cut into chunks first before you can slice and dice. This is the size that you want. So make sure you wash it thoroughly before you cut. You don't want any dirt, dust in it. You can also remove the skin if you want, but I noticed that the pickles actually taste better, and it's actually overall good to have the skin on. Just make sure that you clean it as much as possible. And in this recipe I only use about a few pounds of radish, and I use 1 cup of salt. Sprinkle it all over. Let it sit for 15 minutes and then toss and turn, toss and turns. Keep on doing that for 2 hours. I know it's a long process because you want to extract all the juice out of the pickle, out of the radish, and also to bring the saltiness into the radish itself, and then extract all the water out of that. That's salt water, so you want to extract as much as possible. And here's where it went wrong. I did not do a good job of extracting all the water. I put the moro and pesto on top of it because it's heavy enough, I think. Put it on, but only a few hours, so the water, as you could see, they came out, which is good, but the pickle itself still has some salt water inside, and I should have let it sit overnight. I think the more you extract the water out, the better, and it's not as salty. So if you want to do this recipe, leave it as long as possible. Don't just keep it for a few hours like me, but do it overnight. Keep it, just make sure that all the liquid out of the radish. That make the radish taste even better. Most importantly, it's not gonna be as salty as the one I just made. Now we need to make the sauce, or it's supposed to be a syrup. You want to caramelize about 1 cup of sugar. I added a little bit of water in there, and this is also another way of a trick to make it the color a little bit more red, is to don't put too much water and caramelize it as long as possible. Make sure the color is really red, and then you add another cup or a cup and a half. Don't put too much water, but just a cup and a cup-ish, just to complete the whole almost 2 cups of water to 1 cup of sugar. But make sure that the syrup is very color, very red, and then let it cool before you pour it into the radish that you already extracted all the liquid. And then push it down as much as possible. As you could see, it's not a lot of liquid, so you want to make sure that all the radish go all the way to the bottom, so they can bathe in this sauce. And then just leave it in the room temperature for a few days. That is it. That you can open it and start eating it. For me, I left it out about 3 days, because technically 2 days is good enough, but I left it for 3 days because I didn't have time, and I finally got a chance to taste it, take it out. This is room temperature. You can also keep it in room temperature, but to keep the life longer, it's also good to keep it in the refrigerator. It lasts forever. My recommendation, if it's too salty for you, just when you eat, you can cut it into small pieces. Add a little bit of MSG. It helps balance the flavor. And a little bit of chilies for the spice. I love the spiciness kick of it. Mix it like that and eat it with something else that's not salty, like rice with fish, the fish that's not marinated, just, you know, grilled fish, or any meat that's not too salty, and then with rice and with this, oh, it goes so well. In my country, growing up, if you don't have any money, this pickle radish, or preserved radish you can call it, people just eat this with congee, you know, with rice porridge. No money, you couldn't afford anything. This is what people can count on to eat, because it has the saltiness, the salty flavor. It goes well with the porridge that has no flavor, and that's good enough for people who don't have money. That's good enough for a meal. And overall, it's still a good preservative to keep in mind if you want to preserve radish that you don't know what to do with. You don't want to throw it away. It would be a waste. Very easy recipe, and I think it's cheap. I mean, this radish I spent only about a few dollars on, and the sugar and the water, the whole process, the salt. Let's say it costs about $5-6, and you have this thing that you can eat for months. So it's perfect for the time that hard to find food. This is good. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick recipe. Happy New Year 2026, and I hope everyone's staying safe, healthy, and may there be peace in this world.